Listen to Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Now listen. News on the hour, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. News at noon, 12 noon. News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7. Always precise in news broadcast. Looking for the...
This is 93.7 Citizen FM Abuja.
A warm welcome to the Citizen FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Omoite. The burgeoning economic partnership between the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Federal Republic of Germany witnessed further expansion and strengthening as two important agreements were signed between Nigeria and the German businesses on Tuesday, that's today. Speaking in Berlin, Germany at the 10th German-Nigerian Business Forum, President Bola Tinubu said that with a resilient democracy, Nigeria is well primed to attract foreign direct investment. The president witnessed the signing of two memoranda of understanding, one on the supply of gas from Nigeria to Germany and another for a $500 million worth of renewable energy projects in Nigeria. Welcoming the new deals, President Bola Tinubu assured German businesses that with Nigeria's stable political landscape, foreign investment into the country are secured.
Democracy should be, if we fight for it. Yes, it is now very flexible and resilient in Nigeria. Be assured. Shake off the military era syndrome. Shake that off. You might have all other news from sections of Africa, but for Nigeria, democracy is there, is here, and we are partners. Nigeria voted for me for reforms, and from day one of my inauguration, I started the reform. Yes, it could be difficult in the past to do business in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, but to any foresight and progressive business thinkers, to ignore the largest economy in Africa is not the solution to your progressive side.
Appearing before the House of Representatives today, the service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police listed their challenges and needs in a bid to improve the security situation in the country. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa requested improved funding, disclosing that every military man, including himself, is fed 1,500 naira per day. The defense chief wanted the collaboration of the judiciary to ensure that criminals are not released on technicalities, that special court address the arrest of high-level criminals. He expressed concern that it put the safety of security personnel at risk, adding that someone was a menace to the country and that action must be taken diplomatically. On illegal mining, General Musa expressed a desire for states to take over for proper management.
Funding, which the House of Representatives will know that plays some vital roles in this regard.
The Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala requested that the National Assembly intervene in enhancing surveillance to cover the backwaters, creeks and other areas behind the coastline. According to him, if this is done, oil theft, pipeline vandalism and illegal refining will be monitored 24 hours consistently.
Mostly in the Western Front, that is between Nigeria and the Republic of Benin. This operation is designed to address the the prevailing threat in that area.
Inspector General of Police Kaude Egbetogo outlined some challenges within the force, including poor logistic provision, insufficient patrol vehicles for police divisions, inadequate training, and poor welfare of personnel.
The manpower in the police today is grossly inadequate. Even the criminals know that. The United Nations ratio of 1 to 400 is not attainable in Nigeria as of today, because the ratio in Nigeria is 1 to 1,000.
As the Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, said the service chiefs have assured him they would avoid touching on sensitive security issues during the debate.
We are encouraged to provide us with accurate and up-to-date information. Share your successes and acknowledge your challenges. We're here not to reprimand, but to understand you better.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has approved the 2024-2026 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper. The House approved a benchmark oil price of $73.96 US, 73.76 and 69.90 per barrel daily crude oil production of 1.78 million barrels per day and 1.80 million barrels per day respectively. The Green Chambers also approved an exchange rate of 700 naira, 665 naira and 666 naira to a dollar proposed by the executive for the period between 2024 and 2026. The European Union has released 847 million naira as humanitarian funding to fight the spread of diphtheria and assist the most affected communities. According to a press statement by the EU, the funds came in addition to £150,000, which the EU allocated to Disaster Response Emergency Fund of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies in March 2023. And the federal government, through the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, has revoked 1,633 mineral titles previously given to non-compliant mining companies. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake, announced this during a press briefing on Tuesday in Abuja. He said the licenses of these mineral title holders were revoked due to failure to pay mandatory annual service fees of 1,500 naira per cadastral unit. Former President Muhammad Buhari has maintained that he did his best in his 8 years that he governed Nigeria. Former President made the disclosure in an interview with the Nigerian Television Authority. Questioned on the integrity of many of the people surrounding him during the administration, the former president stated that it is their problem, querying what the persons who criticize him freely are done at their individual level to fight corruption. He also said he allowed people to do their jobs when he assigned tasks, stressing that if he was given the same chance, he would not do anything differently under Nigeria's current system.
In Nigeria is extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. People know their rights. They think that they should be there, not you. At virtually every step. And we have to struggle day and night, to see that you are competent enough. I don't think I ever took Nigerians for granted. You go and at least try and interview the governor of Borno. So the first thing to secure the state or the country and earn the confidence of Nigerians.
And on this foreign scene, at least 37 people have died in a stampede during an army recruitment drive at a stadium in Congo, Brazzaville, the government has said. Some people tried to force their way through stadium gate in the capital, Brazzaville, causing the stampede. Residents have been quoted as saying. Last week, the army announced plans to recruit about 1,500 people between the ages of 18 and 25. And that's the Citizen FM News at 6. I'm Lawrence Umaite. Good evening.